The casting process for The Muppet Show in 1976 was a meticulous task, with each character carefully chosen to create a unique and entertaining experience. Jim Henson, the creator of the Muppets, wanted a diverse cast that could appeal to a wide audience. For the role of Kermit the Frog, there was never a doubt that Henson himself would take on the part. Kermit was the leader of the Muppets and the glue that held the show together. Henson's experience and expertise with the character made him the perfect fit. Miss Piggy, the feisty and glamorous pig, was played by Frank Oz. Oz was already a part of the Muppet team and had experience performing various characters. Henson and Oz had a natural chemistry that translated well on screen, making them the perfect duo for the show. Fozzie Bear, the comedic and lovable bear, was played by Jerry Nelson. Nelson's ability to bring humor and warmth to the character made Fozzie a fan favorite. The casting of the other Muppets, such as Gonzo, Scooter, and Animal, was based on the performer's ability to bring the characters to life. Auditions and chemistry tests were conducted to ensure that each performer was the right fit for their respective character. One pivotal moment in the casting process was when Henson and his team realized that the show needed a human component to balance out the Muppet characters. This led to the casting of British comedian and actor Peter Ustinov as the show's first guest host. Ustinov's appearance set the tone for future episodes, with celebrity guest hosts appearing alongside the Muppets. The casting of The Muppet Show was a crucial part of the show's success. Each character brought something unique to the table, and the performer's ability to bring those characters to life was a testament to Henson's vision and the team's talent. The show's enduring popularity is a testament to the success of the casting process.
Excuse me. If all my calculations are correct, all I have to do...
The Muppet Show, a 1976 television series, was brought to life by director Jim Henson. Known for his creative vision and unique approach, Henson drew inspiration from various sources, including vaudeville, classic comedy, and his own childhood fascination with puppetry. Henson's directorial style was characterized by his commitment to blending humor, art, and a touch of the absurd. He sought to create a world where puppets and humans could coexist and interact seamlessly, challenging the traditional boundaries of television production. Collaboration was key to Henson's process. He worked closely with his cast and crew, encouraging their input and fostering a creative environment that allowed for experimentation and growth. This collaborative spirit was essential to the success of The Muppet Show, as it brought together a diverse group of artists, writers, and performers. Henson's creative influences were vast and varied. He drew inspiration from animation, film, and theater, incorporating elements of each into his work. His background in visual arts also played a significant role in shaping the visual language of The Muppet Show. Henson's innovative use of puppetry, combined with his keen sense of storytelling, resulted in a truly unique and engaging viewing experience. In bringing The Muppet Show to life, Henson and his team crafted a world that continues to captivate audiences today. The show's enduring appeal is a testament to Henson's vision and the collaborative efforts of the talented individuals who brought his creations to life.
George, I didn't miss you. That's quite a good shot, you know.
The Muppet Show, a 1976 TV series, features a cast of puppets hosted by Kermit the Frog. They perform sketches, parodies, and musical numbers, often with celebrity guests. Viewers often have a favorite character or sketch. This series has endured as a symbol of the industry due to its humor, creativity, and memorable characters. It has left a lasting impact on popular culture and continues to be celebrated today. Did you know that Jim Henson, the creator of the Muppets, originally wanted the show to be for adults only? Or that the character of Animal was based on drummer Keith Moon? There are many more surprising and emotional stories about the making of this iconic series. What is your favorite memory or personal experience related to The Muppet Show? We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below.
Assistant Beaker will demonstrate. Okay, Beaker, I see.
The Muppet Show, a groundbreaking TV series that first aired in 1976, was filmed at Elstree Studios in England. The set design was a crucial aspect of the show's charm, with each episode featuring a different guest star and a unique stage design. The main set, known as the Muppet Theater, was an elaborate and detailed construction, complete with a balcony, box seats, and a curtain that would open to reveal the guest star's entrance. The logistical challenges of filming the Muppet Show were numerous. The Muppets themselves were complex puppets, operated by multiple puppeteers. Each puppet required its own team of puppeteers, who had to coordinate their movements to create the illusion of a single, cohesive character. Additionally, the show featured live musical performances, which required careful coordination between the musicians, the puppeteers, and the camera operators. One innovative technique employed during the production of The Muppet Show was the use of remote-controlled cameras. These cameras allowed the puppeteers to move around the set while continuing to operate the Muppets, creating a more dynamic and engaging viewing experience. The Muppet Show was also one of the first TV series to use chroma key technology, which allowed the puppeteers to perform against green screens and have the Muppets interact with virtual backgrounds. The locations for the Muppet Show varied, but the main set remained the same throughout the series. The show was filmed on a soundstage at Elstree Studios, which provided the necessary space and infrastructure for the complex production. Despite the logistical challenges and the intricate production process, The Muppet Show was a huge success, and its influence can still be seen in modern television and film.
You wanted to see me?
Oh, yes, Miss Piggy. You know, I couldn't help but overhear that conversation between you and Scooter about that...
I have fond memories of watching The Muppet Show during its reruns on Nickelodeon in the 90s, and was thrilled to get my hands on the Season 1 DVD set. The show features a variety of quirky and original characters, including Kermit, Fozzie, Gonzo, Miss Piggy, Rolf, Statler, and Waldorf, and many more. The show can be a superb choice for families, but its appeal may depend on the audience. For children, there are many odd and humorous moments, while adults and older teens might enjoy the memorable guests, such as Elton John, Alice Cooper, John Cleese, and Vincent Price. The show is full of bizarre and goofy gags, as well as bad puns, which may not appeal to everyone. However, the low-budgeted 70s TV style, running gags, and backstage storyline make it a unique and entertaining experience. The Muppet Show lampoons variety shows of the period, with guests often becoming part of the jokes. The show is full of unexpected bits, musical numbers, and humor that appeals to both young and old alike. The wit and humor that run throughout the series are both silly and smart, making for an enjoyable viewing experience. For example, in one episode, John Cleese helps Gonzo fix his long arm problem after catching a cannonball. The show is cartoonish, exciting, and whimsical, making it a timeless classic that continues to entertain audiences today.
It's almost as bad out here as it is inside.
Yes. Either way, we're sitting around looking at garbage.
The creation of the musical score and soundtrack for The Muppet Show in 1976 was a collaborative effort between composers, musicians, and the show's creators. The music was designed to complement the narrative and emotional tone of each episode, enhancing the humor, drama, and overall entertainment value. Jim Henson, the show's creator, worked closely with musicians and composers to ensure the music aligned with the Muppets' personalities and the show's themes. Sam Pottle, the show's music director, played a crucial role in creating and arranging the music. He worked on selecting the right style and genre for each segment, from big band to classical and everything in between. The Muppet Show's music was diverse, often featuring covers of popular songs, original compositions, and instrumental pieces. The music not only accompanied the Muppets' performances, but also served as a narrative tool, driving the story forward and emphasizing the characters' emotions. For instance, the use of dramatic orchestral music during tense scenes heightened the suspense, while upbeat, lively tunes accompanied comedic acts. Composers like Pottle and Henson recognized the importance of music in storytelling and aimed to create a cohesive and engaging experience for the audience. The music was carefully crafted to suit each scene, ensuring it complemented the Muppets' performances and the overall narrative. In an interview, Pottle mentioned that he aimed to create music that would enhance the humor, pathos, and excitement of the show. He and his team worked diligently to ensure the music was an integral part of the show, rather than just background noise. The Muppet Show's music has left a lasting impact on popular culture, with many of the show's songs becoming classics in their own right. The show's musical diversity and creativity have been celebrated for decades, serving as a testament to the power of music in storytelling and the enduring appeal of the Muppets.
Hey, thank you, Judy. You know, I really want to thank you.
Twiggy, the British model and singer, was a guest star on The Muppet Show and had a connection to Fran Drescher. Drescher's interaction with Twiggy's children later served as the basis for Drescher's popular show, The Nanny. Charles Aznavour, another guest star on The Muppet Show, received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for live theater in 2017. The Muppet Show's producers appreciated it when guest stars expressed a preference for lesser-known Muppets, as it allowed for fresher material. While Miss Piggy and Animal were the most requested Muppets, guest stars who opted for characters like Crazy Harry, such as Gene Stapleton, provided opportunities for unique and entertaining scenes.
What?
I'm so happy to be working avec vous.
One of the most iconic scenes from The Muppet Show is the opening sequence, where Kermit the Frog struggles to keep the show running smoothly amidst chaos. The scene is a great example of the show's clever use of humor, physical comedy, and puppetry. Kermit's performance is particularly noteworthy as he expertly conveys frustration, determination, and wit through his facial expressions and body language. The direction and cinematography are also impressive, with quick cuts and close-ups that highlight the comedic timing of the puppeteers. Another memorable scene is the Pigs in Space sketch, which features a cast of anthropomorphic pigs in a parody of classic science fiction shows. The sketch is a testament to the show's ability to create memorable characters and worlds with detailed sets, costume, and puppetry. The performances are over the top and hilarious, with the pigs delivering their lines with deadpan seriousness. The sketch also features impressive visual effects, such as explosion and space travel, which were groundbreaking for a puppet show at the time. The Muppet Show's impact on audiences can be seen in the enduring popularity of the franchise and the influence it has had on popular culture. The show's blend of humor, music, and puppetry has inspired countless other productions, and its characters have become cultural icons. The show's ability to appeal to both children and adults and to bring together a diverse cast of characters has also been celebrated as a groundbreaking achievement in television. According to Frank Oz, one of the show's original puppeteers and directors, The Muppet Show was a place where we could create a world that was completely absurd and ridiculous, but also had a lot of heart and emotion. This sentiment is echoed by Jim Henson, the show's creator, who said, "The Muppets are a reflection of the best and the worst in all of us. They are a mirror of our society, and they allow us to laugh at ourselves." Overall, The Muppet Show's iconic scenes are a result of the show's innovative direction, memorable performances, and groundbreaking puppetry. The show's impact on audiences can be seen in its enduring popularity and influence on popular culture, and its ability to bring together a diverse cast of characters in a world that is both absurd and heartfelt.
Do you think there's room for two of us in this business? Well, can you sing and dance? No. Well, then there's plenty of room.
After leaving the Carol Burnett Show in 1977, Harvey Korman tried his hand at his own series, The Harvey Korman Show, but it failed to attract viewers. He also appeared on The Tim Conway Show in 1980, but that show was also unsuccessful. Don Knotts received a special tribute at the 79th Annual Academy Awards in 2007. Candice Bergen and her father, Edgar Bergen, both made guest appearances on The Muppet Show, making them the only parent and child to do so. Edgar Bergen appeared in 1977, and Candice Bergen appeared in 1976.
Way to do the varsity drag. Hotter than hot, newer than new.
The Muppet Show, which first aired in 1976, quickly became a beloved television series, capturing the hearts of audiences worldwide. The show's unique blend of humor, music, and puppetry resonated with people of all ages, making it a significant cultural phenomenon. Featuring a cast of diverse and endearing characters, The Muppet Show introduced viewers to a world where puppets and humans coexisted, breaking new ground in family entertainment. The series served as a platform for various celebrities, musicians, and comedians, further broadening its appeal and influencing pop culture. Moreover, The Muppet Show contributed to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes. For instance, the characters' interactions promoted inclusivity and acceptance as they transcended traditional boundaries of species, culture, and background. The show also tackled issues like environmental conservation, often through the character of Kermit the Frog, who served as a symbol of perseverance and determination. In essence, The Muppet Show left an indelible mark on television history, shaping the landscape of family entertainment and fostering a sense of community among its viewers. Its enduring legacy continues to inspire and captivate new generations, solidifying its status as a timeless classic. The Muppet Show, a popular television series from the 1970s, had a few notable elements. Jim Henson, the creator of the show, was closely associated with the character Rolf the dog. After Henson's death, Rolf was used in a few shots in The Muppet Treasure Island and Muppets from Space without any dialogue as a mark of respect for Henson. It wasn't until The Muppets that the character spoke again, performed by Bill Beretta. Vincent Price, a guest star on the show, had an interesting past. During breaks in the filming of The Song of Bernadette, Price and his co-star George Macready opened an art gallery called The Little Gallery. The Muppet Show was also unique because it was taped in London, England, making it one of the few U.S. television series not affected by the 1980 Screen Actors strike, which delayed the start of that year's television season.
Terrible! Trapped by Darth Vader, our weapons useless, and now we're being tortured by guards.
The Muppet Show, a variety program that debuted in 1976, was met with widespread acclaim from both critics and audiences. The show's unique blend of humor, music, and celebrity guests appealed to a broad audience and helped to establish the Muppets as a cultural phenomenon. Critics praised The Muppet Show for its clever writing and strong performances. In a 1977 review for the New York Times, John J. O'Connor wrote that the show was a delightful, inventive, and unabashedly entertaining hour of television. He went on to say that the Muppets were a talented and witty bunch, and that the show was a welcome addition to the television landscape. Audiences also responded positively to The Muppet Show. The show was a hit in both the United States and the United Kingdom, and it consistently ranked as one of the most popular programs on television during its 5-season run. The Muppet Show received numerous awards and nominations, including several Emmy Awards and a Golden Globe nomination for Best Television Series, Musical, or Comedy. The show's success helped to launch the careers of many of its performers, including Jim Henson, Frank Oz, and Jerry Nelson. The accolade and success of The Muppet Show are a testament to the hard work and creativity of everyone involved in the production. The show's enduring popularity and influence are a mark of the lasting impact that the Muppets have had on popular culture. The Muppet Show holds a unique place in television history. It emerged from its roots as a regular feature on Saturday Night Live to become a beloved variety show in 1976. The Muppets, those endearing puppet characters created by Jim Henson, quickly captivated audiences with their humor and charm. Hash the influence of Saturday Night Live, one could argue that The Muppet Show owes its origins to Saturday Night Live. In its early days, the Muppets were a regular fixture on the show, entertaining viewers with their antics. However, it wasn't long before they stepped into the spotlight and embarked on their own venture. The Muppet Show allowed them to truly shine and showcase their talent to a wider audience. Hash Don Knotts and Andy and Don Knotts, a beloved actor famous for his roles in classic American TV shows, received special attention in the book Andy and Don: The Making of a Friendship, and a classic American TV show. This book, written by Daniel Device, offers insights into the enduring bond between Don Knotts and his friend Andy Griffith. Interestingly, Daniel Device happens to be the brother-in-law of Don Knotts' third wife, Frances Yarborough. Hash Phyllis Diller's bold statement. Phyllis Diller, known for her comedic genius, made a bold statement in her later years. After undergoing several cosmetic procedures, she posed for semi-nude pictures proposed to be included in Playboy magazine. These photos were intended to showcase that women in their 50s and 60s could still exude sexiness. While the pictures were not published in the magazine, one of them found its way into Phyllis Diller's autobiography, titled Like a Lampshade in a Whorehouse. The Muppet Show, born from its connection to Saturday Night Live, became an iconic variety show in 1976. Don Knotts' friendship and Phyllis Diller's boldness added intriguing layers to the show's legacy. These are just a few glimpses into the multifaceted world of The Muppet Show, where creativity and humor captivated audiences of all ages.
Be his problem.
I think he has flat feet, Dr. Bob.
Looks more like a flat tire.
During the filming of The Muppet Show, the human cast members often had to adjust to the unpredictable nature of their puppet counterparts. In one instance, guest star Ruth Boozy was knocked off her chair by the force of a misfired punchline from the Muppet, Waldorf. Despite the occasional mishaps, the cast and crew formed a close-knit community. Jim Henson, the creator of the Muppets, was known for his hands-on approach and could often be found operating the puppets during filming. His dedication to the craft was infectious, and the crew was frequently inspired by his innovative ideas and tireless work ethic. The Muppet Show's backstage area was a hive of activity, with puppeteers, writers, and production staff working together to bring the show to life. The atmosphere was one of creativity and collaboration, with everyone contributing their unique skills and talents to the production. Despite the challenges of working with puppets, the cast and crew of The Muppet Show developed a deep affection for their furry colleagues. Many of the puppeteers became closely attached to their characters, and the bond between the human and puppet performers was a testament to the show's unique charm and appeal. The Muppet Show was a groundbreaking production that brought together a diverse group of talented individuals. From the puppeteers to the production staff, everyone played a vital role in creating the show's distinctive blend of humor, music, and puppetry. The result was a beloved television series that continues to captivate audiences around the world. Paul Williams, known for writing the theme song of The Love Boat, also contributed to The Muppet Show. Unfortunately, 3 guest stars passed away before the series concluded, including Zero Mostel, Edgar Bergen, and Peter Sellers. Bernadette Peters, a guest star on The Muppet Show, has achieved significant success in the theater world. She has won 2 Tony Awards for Best Actress in a Musical for Song and Dance and Annie Get Your Gun. Additionally, she has received 5 other Tony nominations for her work in musicals such as On the Town, Mac and Mabel, Sunday in the Park with George, The Goodbye Girl, and Gypsy. The love and admiration for her talent continues to endure among her audience. The Muppet Show, which first aired in 1976, holds a significant place in film history. The show's unique blend of puppetry, humor, and music broke new ground in family entertainment and left a lasting impact on future filmmaking. It popularized the use of puppets in a talk show format and paved the way for subsequent productions like Sesame Street. In Avenue Q, The Muppet Show's influence can be seen in various aspects of film and television. Its innovative use of puppetry techniques and animatronics inspired filmmakers to push the boundaries of what was possible with these mediums. The show's diverse cast of characters, each with its own distinct personality, also served as a model for ensemble casts in later productions. Moreover, The Muppet Show inspired numerous subsequent works, including movies, TV shows, and stage productions. The Muppet movies, such as The Muppet Movie and The Great Muppet Caper, expanded on the show's formula and became box office hits. The show's characters, such as Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, and Fozzie Bear, have become cultural icons, enduring in popularity for over 4 decades. In addition, The Muppet Show's impact can be seen in the work of contemporary puppeteers and filmmakers who continue to be inspired by its innovative approach to storytelling and character development. The show's legacy serves as a reminder of the power of imagination and creativity in entertainment, demonstrating that even the simplest of mediums, such as puppetry, can captivate audiences of all ages.
I wouldn't call it great.
Dr. Bob, no more jokes just because he's doing it.
The Muppet Show, a television series that first aired in 1976, was a significant success in the United Kingdom. By the end of December 1976, each episode was attracting an audience of 14 million viewers. One of the show's notable guests was Vincent Price, who was friends with the hard rock band Deep Purple. In 2013, the band released a song called Vincent Price in his honor. Another guest, Steve Martin, had an interesting background before his appearance on The Muppet Show. He had previously worked at Disneyland's Magic Shop on Main Street, USA, and at Knott's Berry Farm as a comedian in their Birdcage Theater. During this time, he developed his skills in live performance, including improv comedy, banjo playing, juggling, and lassoing. It was at Knott's Berry Farm where he met his friend, Stormy O'Martian.
Kermit, this has been a most unique theatrical experience.
Oh, thank you. We can take that as a compliment?
Steve Martin, a well-known comedian in the 1970s, performed on the college circuit with Martin Mull. Together, they were known as the Steve Martin Mull Show. In 1981, The Muppet Show was released in Japan, but only 15 episodes were dubbed and broadcast. The Muppet movie, released in 1979, featured a memorable scene where Kermit the Frog sang The Rainbow Connection while sitting on a log in a swamp. To create this scene, Jim Henson had to perform underwater in a specially designed diving bell. Milton Berle, known for his role as a villain in Batman, appeared on The Muppet Show, as did Vincent Price, Liberace, and Ethel Merman. Candice Bergen, who was nominated for a Golden Globe in 2019, also made an appearance on the show. Steve Martin, who has been suggested for Razzie Awards, also graced The Muppet Show with his presence.
Cecilia Sisson, huh?
Candice Bergen, an accomplished actress, is known for playing Meg Ryan's mother in 2 films. She appeared in Rich and Famous in 1981 and The Women in 2008. Bergen's co-star in The Women, Rita Moreno, is one of 27 actresses to receive an Academy Award nomination for their performance in a musical. Moreno was nominated for her role in West Side Story in 1961. During the run of The Muppet Show, Jim Henson and the show's writers and puppeteers created lists of dream guests they hoped to have on the show. Henson's list included Bill Baird, Shari Lewis, Bert Tillstrom, Stan Freberg, Mae West, Mia Farrow, Princess Anne, Kim Novak, and Katharine Hepburn. The Muppet performers and writing staff list included Dustin Hoffman, David Bowie, Salvador Dali, Sir Michael Caine, Robert De Niro, Frank Zappa, Meryl Streep, the entire Monty Python troupe, and the Beatles. Henson also wanted to have ABBA on the show in 1981, but their schedules did not allow it. These dream guests reflect the diverse and eclectic taste of the show's creators and their desire to bring the most entertaining and talented individuals to the stage. In the late 1960s, George Burns was approached with an unconventional idea for Broadway's Hello, Dolly. He was to play Horace Vandergelder, while his friend Jack Benny would take on the role of Dolly Levy in drag. This plan, intended to rejuvenate the show's waning interest, did not come to fruition. However, a few years later, in 1978, Lena Horne made her mark in the film adaptation of The Wiz as Glinda the Good Witch. Peter Ustinov, a man of many talents, wrote the script for the film The Way Ahead with Eric Ambler during his military service. These anecdotes provide a glimpse into the diverse and dynamic world of entertainment, where creativity and innovation often intertwine in unexpected ways.
Glee Club will now render Temptation. Piggy, honey, you can take this solo.
Jim Nabors, known for his role in Gomer Pyle, USMC, received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1991 for his work in live theater. Peter Ustinov, on the other hand, was sued by the Mirisch Company in 1963 for pulling out of the Pink Panther, causing production delays and financial losses. Don Knotts, a beloved actor and comedian, had a troubled family life. His father had a history of mental health issues and threats of violence, and one of his elder brothers died of asthma when Knotts was a teenager. Jim Nabors was once honored at Mardi Gras in New Orleans in 1971 as the king of the Bacchus Parade. Among others who have received this honor are Kirk Douglas, Charlton Heston, and Hulk Hogan. Meanwhile, Jim Henson initially named the Muppets the Anything People. Additionally, Peter Ustinov recorded comedy pieces in the late 1950s, such as Mock Mozart and Phony Folklore, with George Martin as his producer. Martin later likened Ustinov to Britain's answer to Orson Welles. Frank Oz, known for his role as Yoda in The Empire Strikes Back, and his appearances in The Blues Brothers and American Werewolf in London, was also a puppeteer on The Muppet Show. Steve Martin, who wore his Inspector Clouseau mustache during his 27 wedding, made an appearance on The Muppet Show in the late 1970s. John Cleese, who has had a series of divorces and a highly publicized alimony battle, also appeared on The Muppet Show. The financial strain from the alimony settlement led him to call his theater tour the Alimony Tour.
Gosh, am I really on TV?
Yes, Mrs. Shepard, you are. Now,
Steve Martin, a well-known actor and comedian, was considered for the role of Harry Sultenfuss in the 1991 film My Girl, but was unable to accept due to his involvement in the remake of Father of the Bride at the same time. The role then went to Dan Aykroyd. Martin has also made his mark in the literary world with the release of his children's book, The Alphabet from A to Y with bonus letter Z in 27. Lena Horne, mother of journalist and author Gail Lumet Buckley, was a prominent figure in her own right. Buckley's articles have been featured in Vogue magazine and the Los Angeles Times. She has conducted extensive research and authored 2 books, The Horns: An American Family and American Patriots, the story of blacks in the military from the Revolution to Desert Storm, providing insight into her family's history and the role of African Americans in the military.
Lie to the audience? They love me. I love them. I couldn't lie to the audience.
Don Knotts, known for his role in The Andy Griffith Show, had to leave the show in 1965 due to his prior commitments with Universal Studios. He had already signed a multi-picture deal, and the show's producers had initially planned to end the series that year. Knotts later expressed regret for his departure. Julie Andrews, famous for her role in The Sound of Music, received a standing ovation at the 75th Annual Academy Awards in 23 when she appeared to present a short film celebration sequence. And a strange coincidence, Andres Bossard and Nancy Walker both passed away on March 25, 1992, Dizzy Gillespie and Rudolph Nureyev on January 6, 1993, Milton Berle and Dudley Moore on March 27, 22, and Mac Davis and Helen Reddy on September 29, 2020.
Out here all by myself, why do you do that?
You wouldn't know how to tap dance, would you?
The term Muppet was coined by combining marionette and puppet, giving birth to a unique form of entertainment. The Muppet Show, which first aired in 1976, featured an array of talented individuals, including Sandy Duncan. Duncan's acting skills were recognized with 3 Tony Award nominations for her roles in Canterbury Tales, The Boyfriend, and Peter Pan. Rita Moreno, another guest on the show, holds a significant achievement as one of 8 actresses to win an Academy Award for their performance in a musical. Her remarkable accomplishments include winning for her role in West Side Story. These talented individuals, along with the Muppets, created a timeless series that continues to captivate audiences.
I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral.
I know the things that...
Milton Berle, a television pioneer, hosted the first charity telethon in 1949, raising funds for the Damon Runyon Cancer Fund. The event lasted for 24 hours, showcasing Berle's dedication to philanthropy. Rita Moreno is one of the few actresses to win the Best Supporting Actress Oscar for a film that also won Best Picture, in her case, for West Side Story. She shares this distinction with 12 other actresses, including Hattie McDaniel and Meryl Streep. Loretta Swit, known for her role in MASH, served as the inspiration for the character of Miss Piggy. Swit later appeared on The Muppet Show, acknowledging the homage.
Almost always makes me.
Julie Andrews is known for her role in The Sound of Music and Mary Poppins, but did you know she only acted out giving birth in one movie, Hawaii, released in 1966? In addition to that, she is one of 8 actresses to have won an Academy Award for their performance in a musical, joining the ranks of Rita Moreno, Barbra Streisand, Liza Minnelli, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Jennifer Hudson, Anne Hathaway, and Emma Stone. Moving on to Ben Vereen, he is an accomplished actor and singer who was inducted into the American Theater Hall of Fame in 2011. His talent and contributions to the world of entertainment have left a lasting impact and continue to be celebrated. These individuals, along with many others, have added to the rich history of entertainment and continue to inspire and captivate audiences to this day.
Gonzo.
Oh, my mother gave it to me.
Your mother?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she died 2 years before I was born.
Well,
The Muppet Show, a popular 70s television series, had many unique aspects that contributed to its success. One such detail was the inclusion of the Swedish chef, a character that often left crew members in stitches. Laughter heard during filming was not from a laugh track, but from the crew themselves. In addition to the show's comedic elements, it also had notable guest stars. For example, Dom DeLuise, who appeared in The 12 Chairs with Ron Moody, both of whom played Fagin in different productions of Oliver Twist. Furthermore, the show's music was also noteworthy. While the theme song was written specifically for the show, most other songs came from various sources such as old comedy albums, vaudeville standards, and British music hall routines. This use of familiar tunes added to the show's charm and appeal.
All lose our charms in the air.
Blood square, pear shape.
Jim Henson, the creator of The Muppet Show, had a fondness for the song Lydia the Tattooed Lady. This song was performed by the Muppets at his memorial service, and Henson himself drew the tattoos on the Lydia Muppet used in episode 2. The series received recognition from an unexpected source, the Daughters of the American Revolution, who presented it with a merit award. Over the course of its 120 episodes, only 2 characters appeared in every episode: Kermit the Frog and Waldorf.
First time in my life, I am the tallest person on the show.
Vincent Price, known for his appearances in The Song of Bernadette, Wilson in The Ten Commandments, graced The Muppet Show with his presence. Don Knotts, best remembered for his roles in The Andy Griffith Show and Three's Company, also made an appearance. Frank Oz, who worked with James Earl Jones in several Star Wars films, and his father Robert Earl Jones in Trading Places, was also a part of the show. These notable figures from the world of film and television brought their talents to the stage at The Muppet Show, providing entertainment and enjoyment for its viewers.
Don't be surprised if you meet Captain Hook, 'cause our version won't always follow.
Charles Aznavour, a renowned French-Armenian singer and songwriter, was bestowed with the title of Honorary Officer of the Order of Canada in 2008. This honorary status is a special designation given to non-Canadians who have made significant contributions to the country. In an episode of The Muppet Show, a groundbreaking moment occurred when the word poo was used for the first time on network television. In a Pigs in Space sketch, Miss Piggy requested shampoo, to which Link Hogthrob responded with a humorous quip, "How about real poo?" Connie Stevens, an American actress and singer, was once the president of the Gary Gray fan club during her childhood in New York. Years later, she and Gray worked together in The Party Crashers. The two most recently appeared together at the 2001 Lone Pine Film Festival. Their enduring friendship and successful careers are a testament to their talent and dedication in the world of entertainment.
Love affair with tenderness and feeling that we've come to know.
Jim Henson, the creator of The Muppet Show, had plans to direct a film version of Beauty and the Beast in the late 1980s, with Tom Cruise as the lead. However, the project was abandoned when Disney announced their own animated version. Steve Martin, a guest star on The Muppet Show, had his play The Underpants directed by Brian Barney in 25 for Bruca Theater in Reno, Nevada. Vincent Price, who also appeared on The Muppet Show, was portrayed by Morris Lamarche in a 2021 episode of The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. Steve Martin, a well-known comedian, made an appearance in the horn section of B.B. King's In the Midnight Hour music video in The Muppet Show. Meanwhile, Vincent Price, famous for his narration on the hilarious House of Frightenstein, also guest starred on the show. Lastly, George Burns, one of the 3 guest stars to reach the age of 100, along with Bob Hope and Senior Wences, also graced the Muppet Show with his presence.
Small.
Small. Just
yeah, but with
Kermit. Really small.
Really small.
Yeah.
Madeline Kahn, a prominent figure in the entertainment industry, was born to Ashkenazi Jewish parents Paula Kahn and Bernard Wolfson. Kahn had an older half-sister, 2 aunts, and an aunt-in-law. She was born when her mother was 18, and her father was 20, and her parents divorced when she was 2. Julie Andrews, also a well-known figure, was chosen by the Walt Disney Company to be the official ambassador for the happiest homecoming on Earth Disneyland's 50th anniversary celebration. Andrews has had a long and successful career in film, television, and stage. Paul Williams, a talented musician and songwriter, provided music and lyrics for Gary Marshall's musical adaptation of Happy Days. The sitcom was popular in England and Australia and opened in Los Angeles, California in the early part of 2006. Williams has also had a successful career as a singer-songwriter and actor.
I don't know that there are words to that song.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what they're about?
Julie Andrews, known for her role in The Sound of Music, had her ankle bone joint replaced with a titanium implant, which led her to decline a role in The Wolf of Wall Street. Interestingly, she was chosen for The Sound of Music even before her first 2 films were released. The Muppet Show, which featured Julie Andrews in its first episode, was a popular series that received 21 Primetime Emmy nominations between 1977 and 1981, but only won 4. The cast and crew's exceptional work was not fully recognized, but their impact on television was significant. Despite not winning as many awards as expected, The Muppet Show and its cast left a lasting impression on audiences in the television industry. The series showcased the talents of Jim Henson and his crew, who brought the Muppets to life and created a unique and entertaining show.
Music and passion were always the fashion at the core.
Ruth Boozy, known for her appearances on The Carol Burnett Show and co-starring in the film Choo Choo and The Philly Flash, was considered for The Muppet Show. Producers had even thought of an episode paying tribute to Australian culture with Don Lane and Bert Newton as guest stars. However, they decided against it as Lane and Newton weren't well known enough for an international audience. Vincent Price, who had previously played the Spirit of the Nightmare in Alice Cooper's television special, also made an appearance on The Muppet Show.
There are 3 Bachs, you know, Johann, Sebastian, and Offenbach.
Vincent Price, known for his work in horror films, expressed that one of his favorite roles was voicing Professor Ratigan in The Great Mouse Detective. He particularly enjoyed this role because 2 original songs were created for him. Contrary to popular belief, Fozzie Bear was not named after Muppeteer Frank Oz. Instead, Fozzie was named after Muppet designer and builder Faz Fazakas. Interestingly, Sam, the self-proclaimed All-American Eagle, was originally voiced by Englishman Frank Oz, who was born in Hereford. This casting choice may be surprising to some, as Sam is meant to represent American values and pride.
There's no way of showing what you mean to me, sonny boy.
Madeline Kahn, known for her appearances in notable films like Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein, also graced The Muppet Show. This variety program, created by Jim Henson in 1976, was Henson's response to typecasting. Having worked on Sesame Street since 1969, Henson sought to expand his audience to adults. In a different context, actress Candice Bergen's work in Miss Congeniality was recognized in Quebec, Canada. The French-language dubbing of the film included both Bergen's and William Shatner's voices. The Muppet Show and Bergen's work in Miss Congeniality serve as examples of artists' efforts to reach broader audiences and challenge their perceived images.
I just thought of something. You do love somebody, or something. You love...
Steve Martin, a good friend of John Pertwee, was upset when Pertwee was not included in the In Memoriam montage at the 69th Annual Academy Awards. This led to Martin storming out, expressing his disappointment. In 2021, The Muppet Show, a classic series with many redesigned characters, became available on Disney+. However, not all episodes are included in the streaming service. For instance, Miss Piggy's long hair and nose were replaced with a shorter, curly hairstyle and a shorter nose. Gonzo's nose was also resized, and Fozzie Bear had his wagging ears and drooping mouth removed, as Frank Oz felt these features were unnecessary. George Burns, born in Woody 1896, holds the title of the earliest born guest star on The Muppet Show. Another notable guest, Senor Wences, appeared on the show in 1980 at the age of 84, making him the oldest guest star. The series also featured young talent, including 14-year-old Brooke Shields, who was the youngest guest star. Julie Andrews, known for her impressive singing and acting career, made an appearance on The Muppet Show. In 2001, it was reported that Andrews received a large settlement for her botched throat surgery, amounting to nearly 21 million British pounds, or about $30 million US. Joel Grey, another guest star, has had a long and successful career in the entertainment industry. As of January 2004, he has been performing in the Broadway musical Wicked as the Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Did you ask me up here?
Well, actually, I didn't ask.
Oh, Roger, mon amour.
Vincent Price, known for his acting debut at London's Gate Theatre, was also a part of The Muppet Show. Julie Andrews, who missed out on the role of Eliza Doolittle in My Fair Lady, appeared in The Muppet Show too. Despite not being a natural singer, Andrews' voice was dubbed with that of Marnie Nixon in My Fair Lady, who also appeared with Andrews in The Sound of Music. Candice Bergen, who auditioned for the role of Elaine Robinson in The Graduate, was also a guest on The Muppet Show.
This eagle creep. England is not finished yet. It's finished now.
In the first episode of The Muppet Show ever taped, Connie Stevens made a guest appearance. Stevens was preceded by Candice Bergen, who rode her Arabian horse, Herschel, in the films The Adventurers and Bite the Bullet. On the big screen, Julie Andrews, known for her color films, only appeared in one black and white movie, The Americanization of Emily in 1964. These three women brought their unique experiences and talents to the world of television and film, creating memorable moments for audiences to enjoy.
Helps.
I don't follow.
I will show you. Piggy, Mademoiselle Piggy.
Don Knotts, known for his man-on-the-street skits on the Steve Allen Plymouth Show, brought his comedic talents to The Muppet Show. In the 1950s, Lena Horne, while on a performance tour in England, was offered a leading role in a movie about jazz composer Jelly Roll Morton, although the film was never made. The Swedish Chef, a favorite of Muppet Show creators Jim Henson and Frank Oz, was performed by both, with Henson doing the head and voice, and Oz providing the hands. Ad-libs by either performer often led to improvisation during the skits. Rita Moreno, a well-known actress, first shouted the famous catchphrase, "Hey, you guys," during a sketch on the Electric Company in 1971, which later became the opening catchphrase for The Muppet Show. The series and its production crew received a total of 9 British Academy Television Awards nominations between 1977 and 1980, winning 3 of them. Vincent Price, a guest star on The Muppet Show, had previously won $32,000 on the game show The 64,000 Question in 1955. These accomplishments showcase the success and recognition that The Muppet Show received during its time on air.
I don't care if I'm hungry or cold. I gotta get me some.
In the initial stages of creating The Muppet Show, producers had planned to make Muppet versions of each guest star, which can be observed in the early episodes during the guest stars bow. However, this idea was abandoned after the 3rd episode. George Schlatter, a television producer, was also set to be involved with the show, as mentioned in the Muppet Show pitch reel. Notably, Frank Oz's car's license plate has the middle letters PYK, which stand for Piggy, Yoda, and Kermit, 3 of his most famous characters. This is believed to be a coincidence, as it is a standard DMV-issued license plate, not a personalized one.
voice now, or are you doing an impression of yourself?
No, this is my own voice.
Peter Ustinov, a multilingual actor, was known for his comedic portrayal when speaking Spanish. His unique vocabulary and accent created a humorous effect. George Burns, interviewed in 1968 for The Great Comedians Talk About Comedy by Larry Wilder, shared his insights on comedy. Ben Vereen, on the other hand, met his first wife, Andrea Townsley, in their younger years while singing together in her father's Brooklyn Church gospel choir. The marriage produced a son, Ben-Giorn, and lasted only a few years. Today, Andrea is a pastor at her late father's church. Joel Grey, known for his appearance on The Muppet Show, publicly came out as gay in 2015 in an announcement to People magazine. Julie Andrews, another guest on the show, had previously starred in several successful films, including Mary Poppins, The Sound of Music, and Thoroughly Modern Millie. However, her subsequent films, Star and Darling Lily, did not perform as well at the box office. Interestingly, a cameo sequence featuring Julie Andrews as a chambermaid was filmed for the return of the Pink Panther in 1975. Unfortunately, this scene did not make it to the final cut of the movie.
Since there seems to be some consensus of opinion here, the Muppet Glee Club will now...
The Muppet Show, a television series produced primarily for a British audience, gained international success with broadcasting rights sold to over 100 countries by 1977. One of the show's notable guests, Vincent Price, gave over 800 performances of his one-man show Diversions and Delights between 1977 and 1980, receiving standing ovations in the United States and Australia. Price's portrayal of Oscar Wilde in Waiting in 99, written by John Gay and directed by Joseph Hardy, was particularly well received in smaller venues. The Muppet Show's flamboyant character Dr. Teeth's costumes and mannerisms were inspired by New Orleans jazz musician Dr. John, showcasing the series' attention to detail and dedication to authenticity.
What do you think I've got in the whole show? Worthwhile. Thank you.
Florence Henderson's portrayal of Carol Brady in The Brady Bunch significantly influenced the public's perception of a housewife, as revealed in a 26 TV Guide Bravo poll where she received 45% of the votes, surpassing both June Cleaver and Shirley Partridge. Jim Henson, the creator of The Muppet Show, was the subject of a biography in the Scribner Encyclopedia of American Lives, Volume 2, 1986-1990, pp. 4013-4015, published by Scribner Seaman and Schuster in 1999. Steve Martin, a guest star on The Muppet Show, played CD. Bales and Roxanne, a film based on the play Cyrano de Bergerac by Edmund Rostand. Kevin Kline, who co-starred with Martin in Grand Canyon and the Pink Panther, portrayed Cyrano on stage.
Makes me love you more.
If you have fond memories of watching The Muppet Show in 1976, we'd love to hear from you. Share your stories and experiences related to this groundbreaking TV series that brought laughter and joy to so many. Perhaps you were inspired by the creativity and humor of the Muppets, or maybe you discovered your love for puppetry and storytelling through the show. Whatever your connection, we'd love to hear about it. By sharing your stories, you can help us build a community of Muppet fans and inspire others to explore the world of puppetry and entertainment. So don't be shy, let us know how The Muppet Show impacted you personally. We also invite you to engage with us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our content. Your support helps us continue to explore the world of cinema and share our passion with others. Thank you for being a part of our community, and we can't wait to hear your stories.
I'm sorry, but we're out of time right now. We'll see you next time on The Muppet Show!
Out of time!